Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Michael and today we're going to be checking out the new Jeep Grand Cherokee. So this car comes in 3 trim models. You get the entry level limited, the mid-spec overland and the top of the range summit reserve. The one that we have here is the mid-spec overland. This car looks very nice. I like the shape of it. Jeep designers have done a great job here. So this is the 5-seater version of the car. You also get a 7-seater, which is going to be called the Grand Cherokee L. So that L represents that it's a 7-seater. That's the only thing I could say there. Yeah, the car looks very nice. Only thing I'm a bit turned off is the color, but looks nice. I prefer the silver one though. So that there is the key to the car. As you can see, it looks very premium. So to open the boot, you're going to double click and there we go. So inside the boot, you can see you've got loads of storage space. I mean, you could fit about 4 luggage bags in there. So yeah, with this 5-seater version, you're going to get the spare wheel under your load bay, which is a full-size spare wheel by the way. With the 7-seater, you get it underneath the car. So talking about wheels, you get 21-inch fully polished aluminium wheels with the car as standard. Going into the interior, you get electronically adjustable seats, ventilated Napa leather, that's what Jeep calls it, and sitting on the seats, I mean, they are quite comfortable. Switching on the infotainment display, you get a Jeep animation. My camera got a bit dark there, but it's alright. So yeah, you get a 10.1-inch infotainment display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is quite easy to use though, but I mean, there was really nothing much to do there. So yeah, playing around a bit with the infotainment display, my thoughts were that the screen could have been bigger. You do get a bigger display on the summit if I'm not mistaken, but the difference is not major. This one though is very easy to use. This car unfortunately does not have a 360-degree cam, but yeah, as you can see, you get a Macintosh sound system with your car and it sounds amazing, guys. It sounds really nice, I must say. Yeah, Jeep, you nailed it on that part. So yeah, I mean, the bezels on the screen are huge, but let's compare with the limited for you to see. So yeah, that they are the bezels on the limited model. As you can see, they are quite huge. I feel like you're gonna need reading glasses for that one, but the interior of the car still looks nice, with trims on the dashboard as well, looking quite premium. It feels nice, I must say. But anyway, we're not reviewing the limited, so let's go back to our car. Let's go. Yeah, back in the Overland, as you can see, I'm on the passenger side to play with the passenger display there. The trims on the door are quite nice. That's your passenger display. I mean, you can connect your HDMI input. You can view navigation from that screen. You can control volumes. You can control the radio as well. But one thing about the screen is that when you're on the driver's side, it appears dimmed or you cannot see at all what the other person is doing, and you can also access your cameras from that screen. You can get interior cameras with this car, but this one doesn't have them fitted. So yeah, at that point I was just playing around with it because I also didn't know what to do at that point. So yeah. Back in the driver's side, you get some storage underneath your climate controls. You push to open and it will reveal dual USB-C ports, dual USB-A ports, an auxiliary input, a HDMI port, and a power outlet. The HDMI port is for projecting either movies or games to your passenger display. Yeah. To open your cup holders, you're gonna push down and it'll reveal 2 cup holders which are gonna hold your cup firmly in place. Underneath the center console storage, you get an ashtray which will occupy one of your cup holders. It sits there snugly in place, but it'll mostly be on the driver's side. They don't want you messing up their leather. So you also get a cigarette lighter inside your ashtray. So if you smoke, Jeep has got you. The material on the center console is gloss black. Let's see if it collects any fingerprints. Nah, you can barely see the fingerprints there. Your drive mode selector feels very premium, so does your gear shifter, and it's made of metal. That's your ride height adjuster. So now we've got the car turned on and I'm just playing around with the gears. The car does not have a 360 view camera, which is a turn off as it is big and it requires one. That there is your digital driver's display, and as you can see, it's big enough to display all your information there. The car comes standard with a heads-up display. So to scroll through your menus on the driver's display, you're just going to use the controls on the steering wheel. You get a lot of information there, including the roll and pitch, which you saw just now. But yeah, and you can also change your speedometer to a digital one, just like that. And yeah, that is all for the driver's display. Now I want to play around with the height setting of the car. Let me raise it up and show you guys. So that's the car going up. It takes a moment for it to go up, but I just got out of the car to film it, and I'm not sure if you can see anything going on, but the car is slowly making its way up. So as you can see, the car is sitting very high off the ground, but I was too impatient to let it get all the way up, so I just hopped back in the car. So going back on the inside, you get a dual panel panoramic sunroof, which is quite nice. It is a nice feature to have in a car like this. Yeah, so that's the controls for it. I was just playing around a bit with them, didn't know what to do honestly. So let's move on. So now I have jumped into the backseat of the car, and as you can see, legroom is more than enough. This is behind my ideal driving position and I am average height. Looking at the interior of the car from the back seat, it just looks amazing, guys. I forgot to mention the car also has ambient lighting that runs all the way to the back seats as well. And for your rear passengers, they're going to have dual USB-C ports, dual USB-A, and a power outlet. They also have a space there to put their phone, as I'll show you now. There you go. They can put their phone there while they're charging. Back seat in this car is quite roomy. I am happy with it. Also, headroom is not a problem at all. But I think we should go to the most important test of all. Okay, maybe for me it's the most important because yeah, let's see if the windows are going to open all the way down, and they do. That is a very big deal for me. I don't know why, but I'm sure I'm not the only one. Let me just show you again with the left side, and it opens all the way down. So that's a pass for the rear window test. They open all the way down. So this car is driven by a 3.6 liter V6 petrol engine, which produces 210 kilowatts of power, 344 newton meters of torque, and is driven by an 8-speed automatic transmission. The claimed fuel consumption is 10.6 liters per 100 kilometers, but I don't think you're gonna see any figures close to that. But now, if you're looking to pick up a Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland for yourself, the specific one is going to cost you 1,539,900. But the good guys at Jeep Eastern were kind enough to put it on special, so you're saving 70k on it. Now you're getting it for 1,469,900. And if you're to finance that over a period of 72 months with no balloon payment and no deposit at an interest rate of 12%, then you're gonna pay 28,737 rands. Factor in 1.5 for fuel and 2.5 for insurance, then your monthly cost is gonna have around 32,737. Let's just round it off to 33,000. And yeah, that's how much it would cost to own a Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video. Please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about this car. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.